That's what most are. So you can do one white shot. You can't have one blue. That's usually white shot. We like our school, we did school camera all the time. We just did it like, we didn't sell it. We just gave it to kids. But like one time our school got caught, so we had to change all of the white shot. Like we kept the one white shot. It just wasn't as good. Yeah. There's like nighttime moments, like my road trips, like one night I go home
Now, just before Buddy Layton passed beyond us, there was a storm to the sky like no other. I was working out to the backfield, just down along the creek right there, and I first felt the air start to change. I looked at the clouds, heard the wind blowing, and I says to myself, Basil, I says, don't stand out here like a fool to the field. Get to the barn for the storm hits.
And I run like the wind right after the boy died, calling all over town for his father. I fly by the dry goods and over the diner, looking clean over his arm to find him.
So I set the tools down and turned my head to see the air in motion all above me. I'm standing there, near the barn for shelter. Clouds are as dark as the land is long, circling and swirling like a fire to the sky.
And I looked,
And I seen it,
and I hollered.
and I knew.
I says, Ferris, Ferris, he's dead now for certain. Buddy Layman has passed on beyond us.
Like a slate wiped clean or a fever washed away, whether it's fire to the sky, now there's nothing. Whether it's clouds or just blue, and the sun.
His only son gone. And it's me who brings the word when Ferris comes to his door in the morning. I see him there like wood stick carving in a wood frame door. And they're welded together and breathing. I says, your son, he's passed on beyond us.
The idiot boy is dead, don't you see? Buddy Landman's gone. There's no telling the weather. When he said it would rain, we laid our fields in rows, and we knew it would be a good season. You see, a man works, a man waits, hopes and plans. But it was the boy who told us the weather. That boy sure was something. Something else, for a fact. Couldn't talk for 2 cents or even take the time to tie his own shoes. But he seemed to know things he figured nobody else knew. Without drilling rigs or mammoth machines, without nothing but just a willow rod in his hands, Buddy Landman came onto my land in late spring and set himself out to witch in a well. Call it vein finding, water welling, smelling, seeking ore, divining. The boy had a touch and a feel for water.
Water, water, water.
Come on, boy, you'll find her. Would you look at him go?
Which ain't nothing. It's a stick there that does all the work.
Like hell it's a stick.
Black hell if it ain't.
Blood knows what he's doing.
He knows next to nothing.
Hell if you're gone.
Black hell if he does.
If you fellas keep up this ruckus, you'll throw the boy off. How many times have I told you tonight, this dousing's a delicate business?
I doubt he's gonna find any water.
Well, the signs are all right on the money. It's a full moon, it's May, not to mention a wind from the east.
The signs don't find water. You want water? You hire a drill rig.
Well,
We've been chasing around in the fields half the night, and there's no sign of nothing at all.
just give the boy time.
How's he gonna find any water? He won't even touch it. He don't wash. He don't bathe. The boy's dirt head to toe. I mean, wait, he's not even baptized.
That's because he feels it right to the bone, don't you see?
Water. He feels water.
He's on it now, but
He's on it. We're good. He's on it.
You'll find her.
He'll find her. Let's take some.
Come on, boy, water.
Find water.
Water, boy.
Water.
Lord Hazel.
Water.
Find
Come on, Brown. He needs to find water.
Douse
Brown.
the water.
He just
Come on,
needs to
bud.
find water.
You'll find
He needs
her.
to find water.
Douse
Come
the
on.
water.
Come on, Brown.
Find her.
Water.
Come on, water.
Now.
Sweet Jesus in heaven. Look at that.
You got you some water. You got you some.
Done just fine. Done just fine, Bobby.
He's a good guy, Basil.
You're a good guy, Buddy Landman.
Woo, boy.
And her right on the money.
Done good, bud.
Done a damn fine job. Damn fine.
Let's get back to work.
I've never seen such a job.
It's a hell of a job.
I'm not paying you boys to stand around cussing and shaking hands after night. Run to the barn and get the shovels.
You want him to help you?
You've done your fair share, boy. Remember to tell your dad about me bringing over a dozen or so bushels of corn and waxwork to come this fall. Remember to tell him I thank him.
You thank him?
I thank you.
Hey, Mom. You wouldn't want to show Luella how to work this thing, would you?
How to work it?
How to make her find water?
Well, he shuts his eyes
Yeah.
and thinks on his mom.
Buddy! Your mom? Buddy! You think of her when you try to find water?
I can't keep my eyes off you for 2 seconds, little brother, without you running off all over the field.
Well, he was playing, Jenny
And
Mae.
you're supposed to be sweeping.
What are we going to do with that boy? He can't get nothing right. You see that broom right there? He can't make it get to work. And you see how he going with his shoes.
Buddy.
His sister says, buddy, you keep them shoes on your dogs, and feet ain't supposed to get naked. And would you look how he's done, like he's dumber than dirt.
Don't call yourself names.
He can't help it. He's daft.
Now, Bud,
He's a loony little Cooper shirt.
Let's get to work.
let's get your boots on.
Aw, you don't want to wear boots.
Buddy.
Let's get some dirt into it, too.
It's a good chunk of digging.
There's not enough dirt there to hide one.
Listen, youngin', I'm at this for working. I'm standing here sweating, and you're doing nothing but lean on that post hole.
You're trying to say I don't know how to dig, huh? You try to tell me what's what with the shovel? Well, listen, I've been through the best damn training Uncle Santel taught me. Got sent through basic training 2 times in a row. Now, I may not know much, but I know what's what with the shovel.
Then why don't you use it?
shut up and get digging for water?
After finding some well out here, Basil, there's nothing but mud in that hole.
Well,
I tried to sing Basil. I mean, her shaking is worth next to nothing. You're wasting your time in that hole. You tie with those laces.
Well, he can't make them tie.
Buddy Lady's not crazy. He's just smart enough to fool with you, Basil. Leave you digging out here after nothing. When a farm needs a well, you gotta use a machine.
Shovel? Shovel.
Even a fool knows folks need a drill rig for water. Sticks and shovels get you nowhere in this land.
No shoveler? No shovel.
Indiana is nothing but rocks and mud, Basil. Clean down to China, it's rocks and mud and rocks. And it takes a full-size drill rig to dig down the water.
put your back at it, dude.
But no, we're in the living. You won't use a machine. Now you won't sit to your elbows in mud and claim to see your head nowhere but dirt.
Lean into it, dude. Use some weight on it, boy.
Holy Basil, hold on.
Water?
Lord God Almighty.
My feet are getting wet.
Water. Remember, there's water.
What?
He did it. He tied it.
Water, I told you you found it.
Tied his shoes by himself.
Whoa!
You're a good boy.
We hit the vein.
He did it. He tied him.
Water.
You sure did.
Woo!
He's a good guy.
Grab the shovel, boys. Let's get the truck on.
Lord God in heaven, I'm tired.
Tied his shoes by himself. Now he's gonna sweep by himself. Sweeping and sweeping and sweeping.
Stay on your own porch.
He's cleaning his yard, Jenny May. Sweeping and sweeping and sweeping and sweeping.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I help you with something?
Well, to tell you the truth, man, I'm lost.
What are you looking for?
Well, I'm not looking for nothing too special here, man. I'm just kind of curious where I am at the moment. I had me a fitful night of dreaming, you see. Got myself all turned around in my sleep. And when I woke up this morning, I took a look down the road one way, and then I turned and took a look down the other. And what do you think I said?
What?
I says, well, I'm fit to be tied. Indiana don't look the same no matter which ways you turn. I says to myself, CC Showers, I says, you're about as lost on this road as a small ball in tall grass. Just stuck up like a boot in the mud. Couldn't tell coming from going or which end was up. Till I sees my friend here giving the ground a once over. And I says, now there's a man who cares about the land that you stands on. I says, now there's a man who can tell me where I am.
You're at Buddy Lehman's house.
I had a sneaking suspicion I might be.
Yup, it's his house, all right. That's his windows, his door, his porch, and this girl right here, she's his sister.
Buddy.
You're gonna sweet talk her a while, mister? You want him to maybe get lost?
Just stay out here on the porch.
Aw, I don't want to do his chores no more.
Well, you know, you can't be too clean.
Huh?
I says, a fine and upstanding young fellow like yourself ought to just love keeping clean.
You ain't gonna wash him.
Are you selling soap or something, mister?
No, man, you ain't gonna put him in the water.
Jenny May, don't let that guy wash him.
What are you gonna go staring him for? He never done nothing to you.
Now, wait a
You
minute.
just come walking up here out of the clear blue and go teasing folks who don't hard to
Now, hold the boat, man. I only stopped because I'm looking to help folks.
Are you one of them morons?
Put it real plain, man. I'm needing a job.
Well, we're not giving handouts.
I'm not looking for a handout. I'm wanting to work. You name it, I'll do it. Yard work, housework, cleaning or mowing. I'll milk the chickens, I'll pluck the cows. I'm willing to work all day for just food. I'm not a big eater, little tiny portions. To see me eat, you'd think I was raised by the birds. From here and from there.
Ain't you had some breakfast?
Not lately, my friend.
Maybe you better talk to my daddy.
If it wouldn't put you in no trouble.
No trouble at all, mister.
What's your name, mister?
Daddy!
CC.
Think you're gonna stick around a while, CC?
That all depends, bud.
There's lots of stuff here, you know.
There is, huh?
Yeah, there's lots of good stuff. You see the woods over there, don't you?
Well, I sure do.
Well, that's where the birds live.
Do they now?
Yeah, way up the trees they do. Way up the leaves.
Now, that's a good thing to know.
You see the ground right here, don't you?
Mr. Lehman, I do.
Well, that's where the doodle bugs are.
Well, you're just chock full of knowledge, my friend.
You think he might be?
I beg your pardon?
He says he thunk he might be.
Now, you're talking about you.
Yeah. Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You see the sky up there, pal?
But I'm looking right at it.
You know who lives up there?
Who?
Jesus.
Way up there.
Jesus, Son of God, does.
Not who you figured he does up there, bud.
Well, maybe he's got himself a little house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe he's got himself a running toilet inside.
That's a good thing to have.
You thunk it might be.
Mr. Lane, it does my heart good to meet a man who knows his way around the church.
Oh, we ain't got no church, CC. Don't you know nothing?
Your mama taught you the gospel at home then, huh?
His mama?
Yeah.
You ain't seen her?
No.
He can't find her nowhere, CC.
Well, how long she's been gone?
Well, he ain't so sure no more. He looks at his house, and his yard, and the woods, but he can't find her nowhere.
Well, I'd imagine she'll be home before long, bud.
Sometimes he hears her. Sometimes at night he hears her right there. And her voice is right there. Like he can touch her almost when he's sleeping.
But do you mean that your mom's passed away?
You know where she is?
Well, I imagine she's living in heaven. You know what angels are, don't you, bud?
What?
Angels are what we call the people living in heaven. Folks on beyond us, you see.
What's angels do?
Well, for the most part, they all tend to fly around singing.
Angels can fly,
That's what they said.
like the birds.
Like the birds.
Dad, she's up to the sky. His mama's flying with Jesus. You're going to be up to the sky like you never come down. You don't finish your chores before noon, boy. Well, he was talking with Cece. Made you a friend, huh?
That guy ain't had nothing to eat, Dad.
So you're the fellow who's looking for work, huh?
CC's hours, sir.
Where's Langdon's, Showers? Chew tobacco?
No, sir.
We ought to. Man wants to work in a garage and he's got to chew something. Can't hire a fellow in prison.
Well, thank you kindly.
Good tasting blood, huh?
Real tasty.
Well, it's water, mister.
Hell, the whole point's to spit.
Beg pardon. Too late, huh? Can I get you some water?
Oh, I'm fine. Just
I'd offer you more, but with Hoover and office ain't much more to be had, huh?
I hear you.
You're a Democrat, ain't you? Now going for Hoover.
Not by a long shot.
I don't mean to be nosy, but no man going for Hoover's working for me.
Folks vote for Hoover, there'll be nobody working.
Damn! You know, those government guys don't know shit from China. Nope. Here we are with half the damn country wound up tied as a shock spring, and Hoover won't let a man drink. You think there's maybe something to drink in these boxes?
Those are mainly full of nothing, my friend.
You don't think there's maybe a little root beer down in them? Don't be so darn nosy. Well, he ain't gonna hurt him or nothing, Dad. He's gonna haul him around some, like he's a helper. Like Cece.
Make a deal, my friend?
Word of honor, Cece?
Could you hold these cases around town a little bit if you promise to bring them right back?
Lean your hand, Cece. Ain't gonna drop him or nothing, no sir. Ain't gonna bang him up, no Howard. Nose down silent. He knows there ain't no root beer down in him. He's a good guy, that Buddy Lehman. Word of honor, he is.
I'd imagine being dad, he gets to be a full-time business.
Hell, there ain't nothing to it. Raise him like weeds.
Like eats, Mr. Lane?
Sure. You can pull him or trim him or hedge him on back some, but best off just to leave him go. You ever seen a weed that ain't healthy?
No.
Same way with kids. Car's broke, fix it. Tires flat and patch. Kids are just fine on their own.
Mr. Lane, I take it you like cars.
Mr. Showers. I love them. Nash, Buicks, DeSotos, you name it. Plus, there's a whole world of tractors. John Deere's, Farmall, Ford's Course.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like it. Good, solid engine.
No, sir.
You ever tear down a six-packer?
Well, that's quite an engine.
Hell of an engine. Of course, a flathead will put it to shame.
I imagine.
Can you rebuild a flathead?
Is that a car or a tractor?
Never heard of a flat-headed tractor before.
It's a car, huh?
Can you at least tear down a carburetor? Steering, ignition,
Well,
fuel pump, or tires? tires? You can't patch a damn tire? Where the hell have you been?
I've been walking, Mr. Lehman, for close to 3 months. I never rode in a car, let alone try to fix one. I'm leaving the job awful bad, you see. Just enough work to feed.
I knew what you did might be I could help you.
Well, there wasn't much work to be had back in Hazard, Kentucky. I mean, I quit what I did, see?
Quit a good job or nothing.
I just couldn't do it no more.
You walked off the job and there ain't work for mine.
I had to.
They fire you.
No,
Did you run in the
I
law?
just couldn't work.
What the hell did you
It
do?
don't matter no more.
I can't hire a fellow that don't know what he does.
Well, I'm looking to start all again, you see. I've been looking for work the whole time. I've been
Wasting my time.
Listen, Mr. Lehman. Tell you the truth, I was a preacher. Teacher? No. I'm a total preacher.
Are you full of shit, ain't you?
I ain't preaching no more.
Oh, now you're full of
I
shit.
quit. I gave it up altogether. I ain't preached for 3 months in a row now, Mr. Lehman. It went close to 12 years, then I quit. Now I'm done. You really a preacher? I was, but I ain't preaching no more.
We're to honor, Jimmy. We're to honor. A Bible bag and Jesus jumping heaven and hellfire preacher.
Tell Mr. Showers the truth, Buddy Layman.
Well, he ain't done nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
just you tell him.
Well, we was just told he's around some. See? Till his arms get to feeling pretty lousy, see? So he says, maybe he'll feel better, give him some root beer. On account of boxes are heavy and his arms are hurting something awful.
You didn't take nothing out of those cases, boy.
No siree, Dad. Ain't nothing in them.
Nothing in them.
Nope. Not no root beer or nothing. Word of honor.
You mean the boy dumped all your stuff out?
Well, they're a little easier to carry now, yeah?
All your clothes?
Your blanket.
My Bible, Bible, my Bible.
Everything?
Seems to be the case.
Well, he figures you better take him a little walk now.
Hold still, bud.
You don't want to sit still.
Well, you're gonna sit still. So you tell us what you do with the man's things.
Now, Mr. Lane,
Now, Mr. Shower, some things don't hurt me. But stealing the clothes off of a preacher's back ain't quite on my list of sitting still for.
A preacher?
A preacher, Jenny May. A married and burying, reviving, devil and damnation preacher. And your little brother, somebody was supposed to be watching, just stole everything the man owns.
I can't be watching him all the time, Daddy.
But I can't be watching him either.
I dress him, I feed him, I walk him all over the place.
You don't want to sit still.
I need time to spend with my friends, damn it.
Would you knock off the cussing? This man's a preacher, I told you.
I don't care if he preaches.
Stop screaming.
I'm not screaming!
This man's a preacher!
now hold it. Hold the boat, will you? Now, I was a preacher, but I ain't preaching no more. I don't do prayers or lead songs, and I give up on sermons. It's no sin to change, and I changed. Give it up.
Ain't you gonna stick around some?
Come this far, I'll get by just fine.
With no clothes?
Without nothing?
See, so don't leave them.
What?
He could sleep in the barn, Daddy.
No, I don't want a burden.
I don't mean to take offense. But my barn ought to be good enough for a good man to sleep in.
I'll get you some blankets.
So wait, I'm willing to work for my keep, you see.
I'm willing to make the key work, Cecil.
Yeah,
Come on, CC.
have fun. I wouldn't have to remember where you might have walked with my things now, do you?
Nope. How about you?
Sure you don't know.
He knows where there's birds at, though. Out in the barn, way up the roofers. There's big birds and little birds, and baby birds and mama birds, and it's all flying around like angels.
No. Now, see, the angels are up in heaven, but the birds are here in Indiana. It's a whole world different.
You're singing and cleaning the whole driveway top to bottom. I'm kind of that new slick talking preacher.
Cleanse me from its guilt and power. Llewellyn.
Yeah, Norma. You don't know nothing about this man. He could be as smooth
talking copy. We know he's a preacher.
What church is he in?
Why, Luella, he's a Christian. Of course.
That don't mean you can trust him, you know.
I've been praying for this for 10 years in a row. I don't ask the Lord for much. I don't pester him, see? But I have made a few small requests. The Lord knows how this town needs a preacher, Luella.
What kind of preacher works in the rock?
Well, we can't afford to be picky.
Be picky.
We've been 10 solid years without singing or saving or baptizing, period. The Lord's answered our prayers, don't you see?
I don't know.
Oh, don't be so darn doubtful, Luella. So down in the mouth. Why, just look at Goldie next door. She's been spicking and spanning for days just to let that man know how he's welcome.
Well, you fellas are just as welcome as welcome can be.
You got any root beer, Goldie?
Now, what kind of diner I'd be without any root beer?
Pretty lousy.
Well, it wouldn't be the Dine Away Cafe. Just made some fresh coffee, boys.
It all sounds fine.
Now, I expect you've been showing our new friend around town here, huh?
Hey, what you see?
Well, there's the dry goods and diner. And the view of the river. Not to mention the place where the church was. You see the church, ain't you?
Guess it must have slipped by me.
Ain't nothing left of the foundation, Goldie.
Before she burned down, something I tell you. Church had steeples so high with the treetops of shame. And the people, there's people all over. Those bells got to ringing and the whole town was full. Did a real good business on Sunday.
You don't say.
Fed more people on Sunday than the whole week together. Those church folks are real big eaters. You want some pie with that coffee?
No thanks, ma'am. I'm fine.
Apple pie, peach pie, rhubarb and cherry. Whatever you want's on the house.
Well, I like a donut.
Plain donuts, penny bears, glazed at 2 cents.
Plain, thank you.
How much you got of the root beer?
Oh, you're not finished that last one.
There's no more down in it.
You're gonna throw up your whole constitution, you know that? You drink and drink and drink and drink. You will make yourself irregular.
You regular down?
Yeah, I'm fine.
No, cussing.
That Goldie's quite a woman.
Well, she's pretty.
But she's pushing. I noticed.
Ain't nothing worse than damn when you can't push.
You're gonna cuss, you can eat this outside, Ferris.
It's an awful good looking donut.
Don't you dare bite that damn donut.
I'm gonna pay you.
You know the rules just as well as I do. No drinking, no cussing, and you pray before you eat.
You can post it right on the sign.
Here, pray?
Beg your pardon?
Well, it's only right for the guest to say grace before meals.
Well, man, this ain't exactly a meal,
Well,
so...
you're still the guest.
Just give her the grace, huh?
You give her the drinks.
I'm no good at praying.
It's your donut.
It's my donut. And I'd like for our guest to say grace.
Man, you don't understand.
You don't pray, he don't eat.
Listen, Cece, I'm really kind of hungry. We'll just rattle off a quick one.
All right.
Come on, Cece, ain't nothing but a donut. We'll take you a seat.
Now bow your heads. Shut your eyes. Buddy. Pass the showers.
Thanks for the donut.
Amen.
What church are you in?
Goldie, the man needs to give up on preaching.
Give it up.
Yes, ma'am.
You mean to quit.
I mean to stop altogether.
In that case, the coffee will cost you a nickel.
Coffee, good cup of coffee.
I got it.
You about ready to go there, bud?
He ain't going nowhere till his dogs feel better.
What's the matter?
He's itching.
Looks like a touch of the ivy.
Itching like crazy, CC.
All the boy needs is a tub of hot water. Been saying that much for years.
Huh?
Fever weed, salts, and a hot tub of water.
Well, he ain't itching no more.
You'll be itching all over. You don't soak those feet.
Yeah, I'm dirt head to toe and I'm fine.
It ain't right not to wash.
But does he smell? Does he stink?
That ain't the point, Ferris.
Well, half the world's made of dirt and it ain't hurting nothing. The damn roads are all dirt. The fields are dirt. Even Hoover's got a blood hot
Oh,
brain.
don't you make fun of Mr. Hoover and my diner, Ferris. Bad mouth the president, same thing as cussing. Same exact thing to a T.
I'm a better man, boy.
Oh, you are the most bull-headed man in the world, Ferris Lane.
Man can't cuss, can't hardly talk.
And what would your wife say? The way you raised a boy, Ferris, ain't right.
Sarah ain't here anymore, bro. Dad? What you need, son? Dad, it's gonna rain.
Change the weather be nice, bud.
Plus, this guy's awful blue.
It'll rain.
Can't you feel the clouds? It's gonna storm something awful.
Lord knows we could use it.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Rain, baby.
Rain, huh? Can't you feel the clouds?
That's what the boy says.
It's gonna rain.
How do you look when he said it?
Well, he was scratching his feet so long.
He seemed pretty sure, did he?
I was walking up the garage. I says, how you doing, bud? He says it's gonna rain.
Well, the Alfalfa's in the police.
Yeah,
But the rude baby's not here.
it ain't even close.
Figure you boys can get that Highland turn?
Salt and rock.
I know.
Cool rocks.
Your turn before the rain comes in. Give me 80 cents a day.
Damn,
A little rain will be nice, huh?
I guess.
Yeah,
Hey, Basil, look at the sky, will you?
pretty.
There's no clouds for miles.
It'll rain. Boy knows.
Well, how do you figure that is?
What's that?
Well, you've done your fair share of doctoring, baby.
I'm no doctor, son. Most things will heal alone.
Well, how do you figure the boy knows like he does?
You just feels, I guess.
He knows the weather.
Close as I can figure it. Yeah.
It's that drowning figure. I mean, the fella falls in the water so young like he did.
Don't take long underwater to change it.
Yes.
He was under that water a while, you know. What was only 3, maybe 4. He was under that water some time.
Jesus.
It was his mother who kept him from drowning. She died in the water. It's a strange kind of thing.
It's kind of scary almost. I mean, Basil, the way the boy is.
Listen, Dewey, you can't think like that, son. Sometimes things happen. There's no way to stop them, change them. Nothing better for trying. If the boy knows the weather, you call it a blessing. It's a blessing.
Yeah. Yeah. Place will look awful nice. A little rain on the fields.
We did that Highland scene that she will.
It's good land on the rise there.
Yeah? Farms will be fine.
Nothing so fine as the woods in the summer. You see all the birds.
Yeah, I see him.
See that one there? That's a bluebird, my friend. How come he's flying? We must have scared him, I guess. Hey, bird, where are you going? Don't hide in them trees. Hey, well, hey, bird, come back here. Hey, bud!
Oh, Buddy's all right.
Buddy?
Buddy gets in the woods, he's not about to sit still.
Well, this old bag of mine ain't about to go chasing.
You're not that old, Mr. Shower.
I've been feeling it lately.
Well, come here, I'll rub your back some.
Oh, no, that's
Now,
not...
quit moaning and groaning and sit yourself in. Come on, it'll do you some good to sit still. There you go. How's that now? A little better, maybe?
I'm dead in heaven.
You've just been working too hard.
No.
Yeah, you have.
No.
You're like to work all the time, Mr. Showers.
Shit.
What?
Well, a little work never hurt nothing.
Never heard you talk like you did today.
I use those words all the time when I'm thinking.
You thinking swear words?
I think worse things than that.
Is that why you give up all preaching?
That ain't quite how I put it.
Don't you believe in the Bible?
I was raised on the Bible, Miss Lane. My daddy's a preacher, his daddy before, and his granddad, and right down the line. Boy comes to be 17 or 18, there's no questions asked. Hand him the Bible, turn him loose on the Lord. He'll make his way fine. Be an awful fine preacher. Just like his daddy, I guess. My daddy. Now he was a preacher. He had folks up on their feet, singing and stomping, and life was just fine. Man took to a Bible like he was there just to shout it. Gonna tell everybody about the wonder and the miracle and the sweet love of Jesus. He'd say, now you there, Miss Lane, don't you just love that sweet Jesus? Don't Don't you love him so much that you could cry? Well, sure you do. I said sure you do. I said, why don't you come up front and tell us about it? Tell the whole church how you love that sweet story. Bring them all up front. Let them all tell the story. No sin is a great sin because all men are sinners. Yes, ma'am, that is all men. I said all men. I said every last man is a sinner. Then there's me. I'd be up front of the church. I'd shout something. They'd amen right back. I'd shout. They'd shout. And then, all of a sudden, it's dead quiet. I mean, they're all looking, they're waiting, they're all ready to holler. I'm just standing up there, thinking. I forgot I was preaching.
No.
Yeah. Sometimes 2-3 minutes at a time. I tell you, it's like, I think too much.
Think too much?
I am all the time thinking. Thinking and preaching don't mix well, man.
Well, I never read too much Bible, but you sure can fire it up, Mr. Shower.
I'm 30 years old. I've never done nothing else. All I'm good for is talking, Miss Lane, just running off the mouth, jawing away.
Well, I think you talk real nice.
The whole time I was preaching, you know what I felt? Nothing.
Mr. Shower,
I felt nothing, don't you see?
you still sound awful nice.
I need to shut up. Damn it.
What's the matter?
I just can't shut up. I guess you're just too nice to talk to.
Now, don't tease me.
Miss Lane,
You make me feel like an old maid when you call me. I'm saying,
you're awful formal yourself, ain't you?
well, I'm younger than you. I'm supposed to.
Now here we are in this day and age with light bulbs and tractors and Singer sewing machines, and we're talking like any man older and use an automatic lister right off the bat.
Don't go riling me up, Mr. Showers. A girl 16 years old can't go calling men by first name. At least, not in Indiana, they don't.
Well, then let's pretend it's Kentucky.
Mr. Showers, I can't.
We'll say that old beech tree right there is the door to a mine shaft, and that gully right there, well, that's the old culture.
Mr. Showers, I can't.
Sure you can.
No, I can't.
I don't see why not.
Want me to?
Why do you call me like that? You just feel something?
Yeah. Yeah, I felt something.
Is that a raindrop you figure?
What's that?
Would you look at those clouds, Jenny Mae, just above the break in those trees there?
Oh, my Lord.
We best find your brother before the sky splits wide open.
He's on his way home.
Buddy!
He's not going to stay in the woods if it's storming.
Bud!
Cece, come on. Just hold on. We'll be scared half to death.
It's raining. Hey, Dad, it's raining. Ain't there nobody here? Ain't there nobody hear him? Dad? Jenny Mae? It's raining outside. He can't breathe right no more. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. Woo! Never saw such a storm. Like to split the sky.
Buddy,
I tell you, it's wild out there.
buddy,
Wind's blowing like crazy.
buddy. Look at you. You must be scared half to death. It's all right. We're here now.
Hey, bud.
We're fine now. We're here.
Mama.
You're all right.
Mama.
It's Jenny Mae.
Is he alright? It's raining. You're fine, son. It's raining.
Lord knows how we need this.
It's awful fine rain.
Go to sleep, son.
And the Spirit of God moved on the face of the waters.
And the Spirit of God was there on the waters.
You see there the way the ground soaks in the water?
Just relax.
And God said, let the waters under the heavens be gathered together.
And God said, let the waters be together.
The islands all turned, the seeds are all in.
Bound to be a good season.
He's asleep now.
He's asleep.
Yeah, on living fine.
You're ready for the summer.
And God saw it was good.
And God saw it was good. And Norma,
Darling,
I thought we already did that one. That one was for life. God thought
just lie down and try and get some shut eye. Be alright.
He ain't lying down, Dad.
You're going to, like I tell you.
He ain't tired of bed.
And don't backtalk me, boy.
Get to sleep. You can't make him.
I'm gonna give you the 10, bud. You hear me?
Oh,
I
Dad.
says 1, 2,
Come on, little brother.
3,
He
4,
ain't tired of bed.
5,
Just lie yourself
6,
down.
Oh, he's such like
7,
crazy.
8's awful close, bud.
He's almost to
9,
death, bud.
9 and a
He's
quarter,
sleeping. He's
9 and a
sleeping.
half,
He's sleeping.
9 and 3 quarters.
You drive a hard bargain, Paris.
I don't know, CC. You gotta be headstrong when you deal with blood. Never had you, no kids.
No.
Never had you wife.
Paris, I'm all I can handle.
Don't you like women much?
Well, Ferris, all the women I courted were in church. You can't sweet talk them one night and preach at the next.
Well, there's plenty of time, huh? Used to be I didn't know nothing either. I mean, back when I was married, I didn't know a damn thing. Of course, I can tell you that now because I'm older, see? But at the time, I thought I was a genius. Women or horses or cars or what have you. I was the first to tell you what's what. When I asked her married, how I married a wife, I says, I love you, I want you. Let's go. I didn't know the first thing about women, CC.
Were you sure that you loved her?
Was I sure that love?
I mean, being so young and all.
I was crazy about it. I mean, the day that goes by, I think of that woman. Lie to bed in the morning, I think how she was. See the house, see the kids. Can't help but remember. I was hell confused. Never came across my mind I could lose her, I guess. Wake up one morning and she ain't there no more. But you keep on loving, you see. I mean, she made me so happy. She's my darling, my Sarah. And there's nothing on earth ever gonna change. Of course, now being a husband was a piece of damn cake compared to being a dad at the time. I wasn't married a year, she gave me a daughter. I was just getting used to a wife.
Dad.
And the boy came along.
He's not gonna sleep, Dad.
Dad is still itching. His foot bones, his anklers, he's itching all over.
You know, it could be those salts of the thing the boy needs.
You know, soaking his feet, he'll be screaming for days.
Just leave the kid alone.
Look, I know it needs washing, but there's no way in hell you're gonna get that boy in your water.
It's worth a try, ain't it?
You can try all day long, but you're not gonna change him.
Dad, he's still itching.
This holler in here is like a whisper, see?
It's itching just awful.
Quiet down, bud.
Well, it hurts him.
Look, just lay back down and try and get some shut eye and talk in the morning, all right?
Night now.
Good night.
You guys ain't gonna sleep.
Oh, bud. Let's say you and I have us a walk and a talk, pal. Get your mind off the dogs a while.
Where do you want to walk at?
CC, just outside.
Do be careful out there in the dark now.
Night.
Evening past your showers.
Evening, darling.
I can't sleep for nothing. The moon's shining down.
It's warm weather for sleep.
Oh, I know it. Did you see out of the house? I'm just looking for trouble. At this time of night, it's the best time I know to find trouble. I see the preacher man standing out here on the porch. I tell you, he could no better looking gentleman. Darlene, I'd be up all night long if that man lived in my house. Be walking in the stars so bad I'd bump into walls. For a preacher, he sure is good looking. I sure are something. It's like they change color sometimes when he sees you. Jesus. There's just something about the older type man. Yeah. He's pretty mature. Not like these boys around here.
Give it a mooch, dude.
I ain't touching that mooch.
What, are you scared of a drink?
I ain't scared of nothing.
I see how that is too. Girls are tricky business. Real tricky business. But you gotta let them know how you stand. Now, you won't take this girl dancing. You won't take Darlene to dance.
I'm not saying I love her or nothing.
But you gotta let her know what you're thinking.
Hey, Melvin,
We're trying to talk man to man. You understand?
what are you talking about, Melvin?
Well, we're talking on how nice you're looking, Darlene. Not how Dewey here. He can't hardly stand. They see how that is too?
You really think I look nice, Stewie?
Tell her how it is, man. Tell her you need business. Hey, Darlene.
Hey, Dewey.
I don't love you or nothing.
Dewey, what are you saying? That's not what he's meaning, Darlene.
Well, what are you thinking?
I guess. I'm kind of wondering what you might think about dancing.
I like dancing just fine.
Oh, me too. I don't know how to or nothing. But I sure like to watch.
This guy puts the dance floor to shame.
Maybe you could teach me a step or two, Dewey.
Hell of a dancer.
Well, my feet are kind of sore. I got planners, you can see.
Now, Dewey, that is not the way to her heart.
Well, I can't dance if my feet hurt.
My damn dogs are dying.
You'll be fine before you know it.
Well, the damn botchy ride for a change, Ferris. End up walking all over.
Settle down, Basil.
I'm not settling for nothing. Every time I go to ride the thing, tire goes flat before you know it.
Now, Basil,
Damn bike.
you're gonna upset your sister.
I'm talking half the cows and kids in this county here, Ferris. I ought to know my own system. My system is pissed mad at this tire.
We'll bump her up some and see how she does.
Just look at that thing, will you? The man wants his tail off the paper thing. Just look at it.
Well, the rubber's still good.
I'll tell you, Ferris, I've had it to here with these Schwinns.
The spokes are all right.
Spokes are okay, huh? Well, if ain't the spokes, it's the rim.
No, rim's looking fine. She ain't old and aired. She too for your vet.
Shoes are pretty costly.
Yeah, but patches are cheap. She needs any work against CC Rat.
Third worker, is it?
Well, he's due yet, you know?
Kinda wet behind the ears, yeah?
Yeah. And there's 2 strikes against him being from Kentucky.
I'd have thought he's a Hoosier.
No.
Sure acts like a Hoosier.
Yeah. I wasn't too sure when he first got here. Yeah, look. Hand him a wrench and call the flyers. Plus, he's good looking.
Yeah, that's what the wife tells me.
If there's one thing I've learned in life, Basil, it's that good-looking guys make damn awful workers. Back when Bud was just born, the wife was still here. I hired a good-looking kid for a while. He would put in the headlight and start combing his hair to grow. Wouldn't get dirty up under a car or nothing.
Yeah, those good-looking guys.
Just ain't for shit.
Nope.
Of course, now Cecil, he ain't like that. And with grease gun, I think he's dead.
Huh. I thought those preacher types just love to keep clean.
Well, he does want to give the boy a wash down.
Yeah, they's all the time a dipping. All the time a ducking. The preacher's like a duck around water.
Yeah. He's got another thing coming. He thinks Bud will sit still.
Who knows, Ferris? Might do it. Wouldn't hurt nothing. Boy needs a washing. Be a hell of a job, though.
Yeah, I know.
If this preacher guy's four square, you're lucky to have him. Well, with all the men out of work these days, you can figure there'd be half more decent help out there than there already is. Not that Dewey and Melvin don't work hard, you know.
Yeah, but they're lazy.
They're young yet.
I know.
Well, since the bank took my tractor, I ain't got much choice. Need hired help just to keep above water.
Come on now, Basil. You're full of shit.
Look, I like working with workers.
Well, then do me a favor. And I need to stop.
I never could run that tractor for nothing, you know. Sanding
full-blown starter up.
Ah, tractor's too noisy. Besides, with big old ruts in the fields.
Never made it to your fields.
Never got any gas in it. Only water because the wife left the cover.
At least it never got dirty.
Nope. The bank turned it back. You ask me, they caused all the trouble.
Never had much use for a bank.
No, tractor. Banks can't hurt nothing, they're old.
Now, what's wrong with tractors?
Well, for starters, I hate it. You see, to build the damn things up, they go ripping the ground up. It's worse than coal. They go digging for ore. Now, to rip out that ore, they start building more and more machines. But there's more metal digging up the ground than men. Then the next thing you know, these machines start getting like rabbits and start making babies. Little lawnmower machines, hole digger jobbers, trench makers,
Well diggers.
cow milkers.
It's kind of crazy.
If it's so, then a man's hand touches nothing but metal. Metal just don't feel so good to my hands. At least the way's not the way the earth does.
Well, times ain't what they used to.
Well, it makes me mad. There's men out of work that keep right on building machines. Man don't work, can't keep his head up. Look his kid in the eye. Take a man's work, take half the man.
Look, Basil. Things are bound to come around, huh?
Yeah.
I'm saying you gotta want things better than when they get worse, huh?
Yeah, Ferris, yeah. Maybe good times are coming. You know they got one of those fancy manure spreader things now? It's all in them farm bureau dealers things. Biggest damn machine you can dream of. You pull it around, see, and it shits on your fields.
Hey, Basil, hand me that down cam with us.
What?
Yeah, fits right here to your valve. Stem's a little warm, but get the cap on it, you might keep some air in it.
That little cap thing's a part of the tire.
Of course it's a part of the tie.
Well, I don't know. I just thought it was there for looks.
Took it off, huh?
Can't stand a thing just for looks.
Did you toss it?
No, I didn't toss it. I never tossed a damn thing. Set it to the shelf in my barn.
Well, Basil, take it off the shelf. Put it back on the schwinn. You stop losing air all the time.
Ain't just for looks, huh?
Basil, it's on the schwinn. It's there for a reason.
Yeah. Schwinn's are right.
They don't make it much better. But I would ride the things you get the cap on, Basil.
Well, sun's full up now. Good morning for walking.
Looks to be a real nice day.
Yeah. Old lady, the land looks real nice this morning.
Yeah.
Yep.
You stay on them dogs now and keep walking.
Will do.
Foot's itching awful.
No, you smell kind of bad though.
Itching like crazy, CC.
Life's awful tough, ain't it?
Don't feel better when you get some of jelly beans.
Sorry, these beans ain't for sale. Shop around the dry goods all you like, honey, but this candy staying right here.
Well, it's sick, you know, Norma.
Oh, what's the matter with you, honey?
Itching like nuts. How about you?
Oh, God.
We're hoping you might have some of them healing salts, man.
Best salts in the county. Little fever, little eczema might help with some. A bad rash is a tough thing to shake.
How about you just give them them jelly beans?
Buddy, these beans ain't for sale. This jar of candy means business.
Remember, business beans, Norma?
The fella that guesses how many are in here gets to take the whole jar home scot-free.
Lucky fella.
You wouldn't care to take a guess for yourself, would you, mister?
Yeah, come on, CC.
Let me confer with my friend here a moment.
It's not as easy as it looks, I'll tell you that much right off. I did it once before, but with peanuts. My niece Darlene, she says, "Oh, Aunt Norma, that's silly," she says. "I can guess how many in a minute." But I'll tell you, I had those goobers sit here on the counter for a whole solid year.
I hear you.
You about ready?
I'd say we are, man.
It's a whole lot more than she looks. I've just had those goobers sit here all year.
Well, we'd say there are about 702.
Come again?
702. Hey,
Why, you're that new preacher fella, ain't you?
Want some candy, CC?
I've been wanting to meet you all summer, Pastor. Lord, am I glad that you're here. You should have dropped by the dry goods and saw me before. There's all kinds of work to be done. There are backsliding sinners all over this town.
ma'am, I just worked out in the garage.
Well, I can see how the Lord's working through you.
Ain't you hungry, CC?
You're going to heal the boy, ain't you? You're going to stop his affliction.
the Psalms, man. You keep the candy. I have work that needs to be done.
Well, Pastor!
Come on, bud.
If you need any help, Pastor, just turn to me. I've been praying for this for years and years now. I said all along, this is what the boy needs. These beans are a sign.
Tastes like plain old candy to me, Norma.
These beans are a sign if there ever was one. That man's got the spirit clean through him.
He told me right to my face that he gave up on preaching.
You can't just toss off the spirit like you can toss off a coat. When the Lord sends a sign, he means business. It's a blessing, you see. It's a gift the man has.
No, Norma.
Oh, don't you now Norman me. I've never seen nothing like it.
Your best friends yourself, son.
I'm telling you, Goldie, that man is amazing. He'll bring the whole town to the Lord.
How come we can't find no angels, you see?
You've been looking for angels?
Been looking all over and can't find them nowheres. Think maybe they hide them?
There's all kinds of things you can't lay your eyes on, bud. Well, you see the moon rising there, don't you? Yeah. Now, where do you think that the moon goes during the daytime?
Well, you don't recollect it, you see?
Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. There's all kinds of things you can't see.
You know who lives up there, don't you? The moon man.
It doesn't happen.
Sure. He's up there eating green cheese.
Kind of hungry, is he?
What you got in that soup?
Well, it's mainly just salt.
Hey, taste it.
I wouldn't taste that stuff.
But you're more than welcome to touch it.
You gonna make them?
No.
You don't want to touch nothing.
I'll tell you, my friend, I never seen nothing like it. What we're onto right here is amazing.
Don't make it get wet.
This ain't just a run of the mill here, my friend.
You ain't gonna go in the water.
This stuff ain't just plain water.
You don't need them a bath, CC.
Now, just calm down. Look at it a second, will you?
You can't breathe if you wash
Now,
them.
water's usually cold. Ain't it, bud?
You don't need them a
Now,
bath.
don't go away. I asked you a question. Now answer me, buddy. I said, ain't water cold? Buddy, ain't water freezing? I always thought that water was cold.
Yeah?
I know for a fact that this stuff sure ain't near cold. It ain't cold because it's cool. This stuff ain't just plain water, my friend.
Just look at it, Norma.
I tell you, my friend, I am absolutely astounded by what's in this bucket.
What is it?
Well, what we're onto right here is called itch juice.
It's juice.
In a manner of speaking.
What's it doing, CC?
Well, the wonderful thing about itch juice, my friend, is it takes the itching right out of your feet.
It ain't gonna hurt him, Jenny man?
Folks say it makes you feel better.
Sure does. I knew a fellow back in Hazard had him a terrible case of the rash, scratching and itching like to drive himself crazy. So the day he stumbled onto this here itch juice,
Ain't gonna hurt him?
but there ain't nothing on earth that's gonna hurt you.
Time to give some of the willies all over, Jenny man. Got the willies something awful, CC.
Now, what?
God say Mr. Showers wants to just
He ain't so sure he can breathe right no more. He ain't gonna touch
Now
it.
hold the boat, bud. Let's say you and me make this deal here.
We're in honor.
Now, there's nothing like saying to put a good man at ease. Lets you forget whatever might be at you, you see. It settles your insides right down.
You want him to sing?
And by the time you're finished, we'll have the itching all out of your feet.
Just relax now.
You are his sunshine, his only sunshine. You make him happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much he loves you. Please don't take his sunshine away. The other night, dear, as he was sleeping, he dreamt he held you in his arms. But when he woke, dear, he was mistaken. So he hung his head and cried. You are his sunshine, his only sunshine. You make him happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much he loves you. So please
take his sunshine away.
you so pretty, huh? Ain't you so pretty? You're the color of the sky, yes you are. You want to be up there now, don't you? You're the sun and the wind. Hold still. Hold still. He ain't gonna hurt you. You're too little to fly. You're alright. Is he hurt? Look at him, see? He's little. He's an awful pretty bird. See his feathers?
No, those are blue.
Blue?
Blue. Like your eyes.
His eyes are blue.
Like the bird, like the sky. Those are all blue.
How about you want to lift him up? Put him back to his mom.
Careful there, bud. You okay?
Yeah. How about you?
Oh, you're awful heavy. Now watch yourself up there. You got him?
What color is that?
That's green.
Green? Trees is green.
Careful there, bud.
Weeds is green. Grass is green. And birds are blue.
You're awful smart first thing in the morning.
Oh, I'd like to live up there with him. His arms turn to wings, his wings turn to feathers.
How'd you get down?
Fly that, CC.
Well, if you're gonna go barnstorming, you best take your wings out.
Like a bird?
Like a bird.
Is he flying?
Close your eyes now.
Is he flying?
If you're willing to fly, pal, I'm willing to witness.
Lift him higher.
Higher?
Lift him way up the sky. Clear up the sky.
Higher?
Higher!
Hey, how's the air up there?
Blue!
Hey, where's Buddy landed?
He's flying.
Flying.
Flying clear up the sky. Way up the sky.
Hey, have you seen Mr. Windbird? Any word from Mr. Windbird?
Mr. Who?
Mr. Windbird.
Ain't nobody flying but birds.
Have you seen Buddy lately?
Who's Buddy Layman?
He's a good boy.
He is?
He's a smart boy, I know.
Have you seen Mr. CC?
Mr. Who?
Mr. CC.
Who's Mr. CC?
He's a bird.
Bird brain, you mean?
Hey, CC. You flying?
Your eyes closed.
You're flying.
Want to go higher, bud?
She wants to go where you go.
I'm staying right here with you.
You like it here?
Well, I like it just fine.
You like the wind?
Feels nice.
Feels soft.
Nice sort of feeling.
His mama's soft like the wind. The boy's as soft when he's sleeping.
That's a dream, my friend.
His angel's a dream?
Oh, bud.
How come he can't find her?
Your mama's been gone a long time, bud.
He wants her so bad.
I know.
If his arms turn to wings, his wings turn to feathers, he can find her in the sky, maybe, CC. If he can fly, he can be with his mama.
Buddy, listen.
They can fly in the sun and the wind. They can fly, they fly, they
Your mama's
fly.
not here anymore.
He has to find her.
No, you have to remember. She's left you a father and a sister and friends here for Buddy. And they want him, and they need him, and they love him. He's not a bird. He's a boy. You're a boy. You're a son. You're a brother. You're a friend.
And you like him?
Well, I like him an awful lot.
That's something, huh?
You know it is.
Hey, Cece, you know what?
What?
You're a good guy.
I am, huh? Well, so are you.
Buddy is?
Sure you are.
You know what else he is? He's itching.
Still itching.
Itching right there, Cece. Right there.
The skin does look a little red yet.
You don't want to know more itch juice.
Well, it's never going to get better if you keep scratching.
Well, it itches.
Well, anytime your leg starts to get at you, you just say to yourself, I'm going to save this scratch for another time.
Hey, Cece. When's it going to be another time? After you're better. Is he better now?
Nope.
Not yet?
Not quite.
You're looking better. After a while?
After a while. Right foot, then the left foot. It's a long step, then a short step. It's a long step, then a short step.
Now you're not looking bad, dude. You can't be tippy-toe dancing with a girl like Darlene. A girl likes the bands we lead.
So maybe I want to spin around, huh? A little razzmatazz?
Dewey, you go tippy-toeing around her and you're nowhere to see. Dancing's a damn serious business.
Well, I don't want to be
I guess.
What is farm a hen job and tell you?
Nothing much.
Oh, come on, dude. Hey, dude.
She says it's a sin.
What?
Says dancing's a sin. Darlene's aunt says it's right in the Bible. Plain as the day is long. Dancing is sin. S-I-N, sin.
Dancing's just dancing. You ain't got nothing to do with the Bible.
I'm on a one-way road to you know where, Melvin.
You want to know about the Bible, you go out the garage and have a talk with the preacher. If you want to know about dancing or drinking or girls, you stick right here and ask me.
Yeah?
Two, you mean I know there ain't no thanks.
Well, I'll be.
Listen, dude, I made a rant. Here, you be you, and I'll be Darlene. Put your arm around. Hey! Oh, dude, I'm trying to teach you. All right. Now, first rule of dancing. Girls are flesh and blood.
I think I got that part down pretty good.
You won't keep her close to you. And you don't want to be stepping on her feet.
Sorry.
All right. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left,
Now,
left.
I'm not these city boys or dawdling around or goofballs who do none of this. I'm going to say you're trying to cheat me at the 70-something cents a day I'm good enough to pay you. I'm just going to point to that haystack right over there that some guy, some poor old man, spent half his day stacking. If that hay ain't loaded to the flatbed and hauled to the barn inside an hour, I am more than like to go out and buy me a damn tractor.
You know what raise up the eyes is doing? You're going to have to go get us a job.
I can't hardly breathe without getting in trouble. I can't romance. I can't dance. I can't even work right.
Don't let him near me!
Don't let it get you.
Don't be so prissy, darling.
I don't need to be getting in trouble.
I'm not about to let him touch me.
How come?
Because I don't like words. That's how come. Just put him in the can, buddy.
It is.
It was me. I'd make that creature dig up himself. I don't mind. Whoever heard of a man asking loud and then making you do all the work? Mr. Showers isn't asking me nowhere, darling. He just said it might be nice to go fishing. Same thing, Jenny.
Hey, Darlene.
Jenny! Buddy!
Just put him in a can.
Just keep digging and mind your own business. It wouldn't bother me so much, but they used to be able to walk. Worms? Sure. Worms and snakes both. They could talk too. Come on. It's true, Jenny. Don't you guys read the Bible?
Nope. How about you?
Yeah, I gotta learn the whole thing. Like, say I'm sitting at the dinner table, and I want seconds on dessert. Aunt Norma says, give me a verse first, darling. If I didn't know the Bible, I'd starve to death, see? Your aunt's awful strict. But I've been learning who advocates are. You've heard of them, ain't you?
Nope.
The first people. And they're living in this great big old garden in Europe. And the thing about her is that she's walking around, taking berries and junk, with no clothes on. She was naked with Jenny. They were like doing it all the time. They were doing it all the time, Jenny.
What they doing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
All the time, Jenny. That kind of stuff happens in Europe. Like I'm saying, this snake comes strolling up to me, and he tells her how she's just sitting there, daybird stark naked.
She was naked?
That's crazy, darling. Crazier stuff than that happens in the Bible all the time, Jenny. Like there are people turning to stone. 1 minute, they're just sitting there, shooting the breeze, and the next thing you know, they're all rock. Lots of weird stuff.
How come there's rocks?
Because they ask too many dumb questions. Darlene! So anyway, all
underwater?
He makes you keep breathing, see?
God makes it rain. You can't breathe in the water.
It's only a story. It's in the Bible. It's true.
How come God's mad? He ain't done nothing wrong.
It's only a story. Wait.
It's gonna rain, Sissy. It's gonna rain and ain't gonna quit, Dad. Slow down. What's that?
Why did you have to scare him so bad? I didn't mean to.
Ain't nobody gonna be breathing no more.
Bud,
God's angry. Can't you hear him?
you're all right.
It's gonna rain and ain't gonna quit. No, we gotta hide.
Calm down.
We gotta hide.
I said calm down and hold your horses a minute, bud. Catch your breath, son.
Nothing's gonna hurt you.
God is.
If God ain't struck down the likes of Herbert Hoover by now, I'd imagine you're in the clear, bud.
He is.
Wouldn't worry yourself in.
All right there, bud.
He thinks so.
Breathe real easy. There you go. Attaboy.
Bless me, sweet Jesus.
You gotta learn to calm down a little bit, bud.
I knew you could do it. I told the whole town so.
Beg your pardon?
I knew you'd bring that boy to the Lord. I told the Browns and the Bennetts and the Jones and the Seymours, they all know how the Lord's working through you.
Miss Henshaw.
Folks come in for miles just to look at that jar. We could set to revive it in no time at all. On a real good service.
Hold the boat,
They'll be
man.
singing and saving, breathing, reviving. You could witness all over the
There's
county.
nothing to witness.
You don't need to be hungry. You can quit at the garage and take up your Bible. You can do what the Lord wants full time. What a fellowship! What a
I
joy
like
divine.
what I'm doing now. You see, I don't want to preach. I spent my whole life trying to do what the Lord wants. I'm doing for me now, you see?
Miss Cece.
Miss Henshaw!
What's the matter?
God damn her!
Is you feeling okay? Just leave me alone, bud. Maybe you'll feel better.
I said leave me alone.
Did you do something wrong?
Just wait till you hear.
Hey, Cece.
That man is amazing.
When you hear what happened not half an hour ago, you'll say it's just like I told you all summer.
I just as soon tell her myself.
Let me get you some coffee.
Just have to come. Too much will give me the skip.
After what she's just been through.
I can tell her myself.
She fell right off her bike in the road.
I was maybe halfway to Zion when it started to rain, see? So I says to myself, as I'm pedaling along, I said, now Llewellyn, the thing to do here is to use your umbrella. But to hold the thing up and ride the bike all at once, I have to steer with just my left hand, see?
Oh, no wonder you fell.
Right down to the road.
And when I go to get up, I can't move.
She can't move.
First, I wiggle to my left side, I gave a shake to the right, turn backwards and forwards, and I can't budge an inch.
Now this is the part that's amazing.
There I am on my rump in the road, and I just about given up hope.
The part where she meets him. Meets who?
Oh, you know.
I don't know.
I look up through the rainbow, and who do you think I see coming?
The new preacher. Ain't it
church back in town be darn good for business. Be good for us all, don't you think?
I think the sky's gonna clear.
I beg pardon?
I said the sky's clearing up some. The sun's peeking through.
Now you see there? You see? That's a good sign if there ever was one.
Zion looks awful nice in here for the summer.
It's a nice town.
And when you think of how long we've been with no preaching.
How long?
Oh, this long, at least.
CC.
Well, maybe it was more this long, but I tell you, that fish was a player. By the time we got him to shore and netted them all around, he'd like to bruise up a good dozen of them.
Well, little sunfish and bluegill's about all you can catch here. Fish bottom, you might find a carp.
Sure looks awful pretty.
It's a nice spot for fishing.
No, would you look here? I just hear touch bottom. Must get to 10 or 12 foot, just a couple yards out there.
That's awful deep toward the middle. A lot of boys like to come here and swim.
Now, if boys in Indiana are halfway like the boys in Kentucky, I wouldn't imagine they bother too much with swimsuits.
Yeah, they're the same then.
I have a feeling they might be. But when it comes to swimming, I'm lucky to float. Do a little dog paddling, and that's about it.
I stick to waded myself.
Just happy dangling my toes in the water. It's been a while. Too long, I figure.
I thought you fished all the time.
Well, when I was a kid, yeah, but when I had church, I was so full of worry, I never found time to do nothing.
What'd you worry about?
Everything.
Oh.
I mean, you name it, I worried over it. Like, I'd see a family loading down and taking off for California, and they'd say to me, Pastor, we ain't got no room for the dog. Well, I'd worry for a while, and then I'd take the dog. Must have had near a dozen old hounds at once for a while. Good dogs, though. See, I'd line them all up in my front room and practice my preaching on them. Dogs kind of like me to talk that.
Well, you talk real nice.
I talk too damn much, Jenny, man.
It's not your fault, Susie. It's the river. My mom used to say, we'll sit by the water, can't help but be talking. The river's kind of magic like that.
Mama was right.
I don't think she ever liked any place so much as the river. Be down here every other day during the summer and come fall. Well, you've never been here in the fall, but when the leaves start to change in and the air's getting cooler,
Won't be long now.
as long as you're here, you might as well stay on the river. Everything's nice in the spring.
Sounds like I might have to stay.
Unless you're missing Kentucky.
No. Tell you what I do miss, though, is them dogs.
What'd you do with them all?
Well, when I left town, I gave them all to my kids.
You have kids in Kentucky?
Oh, yeah, must have had a good couple dozen spread across the county.
A couple dozen?
Don't get so darn riled, Jenny. They were church kids.
Well, I'll use you for bait, CC showers, but I can't pursue bait with it.
Now, you know what those bubbles out there on the water are, don't you?
Air, I imagine.
Those bubbles, right there.
Yeah?
All those millions and trillions of bubbles.
What?
Fish farms.
Fish farms?
Jenny Mae, there must be more fish in this river than stars in the sky, and we ain't had a nibble worth a notice.
Well, you'll never get a bite with no worm on your hook. Here, let me pull it over you.
Oh, no.
I don't mind.
No, then I'd have to end up taking a fish off, and don't tell me you'd do that for me, too.
All right. I won't tell you.
But you would, huh?
Why?
Well, I'm just happy to sit here by the water.
All right.
You know, Jenny Mae, you know, you're awful nice.
Oh.
Yeah, you are. I've been meaning to tell you.
Pat?
I have. You're real nice, Jenny Mae. And you're also real young.
I'm 16.
I know. It's awfully young, don't you think?
I don't feel real young.
But you don't know how young you are, Jenny Mae. Let me tell you.
My mother was only 17 when she got married.
Got married.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's best we get back to the house now.
But we just got here.
I know, but it'll be dark before long, and we best get back.
Are you tired or something?
Miss Lane, I am warm to a tea.
Well, I'll rub your back some.
No. No, just, let me help you.
Do you know much about Adam and Eve?
Yeah, I've run into that story before.
Have?
Yeah. It's a good one, all right. I rather like what comes right before it. I rather like the whole story starts out with.
Ain't there nobody? Ain't there nobody not sleeping? Hey, Cece, you sleeping? Hey, Cece, how about you want to get up? Hey, Cece, you here?
I'm here.
You sleeping?
No.
You awake?
No.
You been sleeping?
I've been trying, pal.
So is Buddy. He's itching like nuts. How about you?
But there's gotta be a cure to all this itching. I'll be a happier man when we find it.
How about you want to rub some poop on?
What do you got here?
Well, he ain't so sure.
Look, this is wild and free one. You got your daddy's hair tonic here, pal.
Well, he itches.
Well, this isn't gonna help you any.
Well, it smells good.
Think maybe you'll get back to bed if I dab a little on you?
Rub around his backbones.
Back's itching, huh?
Backbones, his elbows. Itching like you can't sleep for nothing, CC.
I know the feeling.
Hey, CC, you got one of these? You got yourself a belly buttoner?
Last I checked, I did.
What's it for?
As far as I know, pal, you're born with it. It's part of the package.
When he's a baby. Babies got belly buttoners?
You're born with all kinds of amazing things, my friend.
Where babies come from?
Well, their mamas have it.
How come?
Because mamas like having babies, I guess.
Hey, CC,
Yeah.
how come she's with Jesus?
Well, because your mama's passed away, but
How come he won't give her back?
it just doesn't look that way is all.
Did he do something wrong?
I wouldn't worry yourself too much, bud.
How come?
Because we've got enough worry with you losing sleep all the time. Say you get your daddy's hair tonic back where it belongs. Get you into bed, huh?
He ain't so tired, CC.
Come on, bud. It's almost sunrise. Seeing the east there, don't you? It's almost morning.
Time for breakfast!
Time for bed, my friend. Time for sleep.
You're yawning there, Ferris. I was wide awake before the sun from the sky. Lying in bed. First thing I thought was today's the day. Rolled over to Llewellyn and I said, Sugar, I'm going to pick up the swing.
How's she doing?
I don't know, I ain't heard her in 2 weeks.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, the wife! She's fine. She's fine. How's the boy doing, Ferris?
Not the same, just busy.
Not to mention, is he? I never looked home. I was at Dr. Simpson one last week. They had him right at the bed taking pills from right to left.
What's the boy got? Flu?
No, he's lovesick. Turns out I walked all the way out there just to have the boy cry on my shoulder about how his dog died. Boy loses a dog and he does that sometimes.
Felt the same way when I wrecked the first car.
Yeah.
He'll be over.
Yeah, he gets back to the fields and starts bringing in the crops. All that time when he read.
Yeah, a little hard work will take care of most things, I guess.
What you doing my time there, Ferris?
Yeah, just working, I suppose.
That ring's alright, ain't it?
Yeah, Cece's had her pretty nice for the evening. Let's move on down there and see how she does.
Damn thing's always had a wobble to it.
Not bad, though.
It'll do. Listen, I don't get no fashion, Ferris. But look at these damn cars on the roads these days, and they're so fast and so noisy. Just like to wish them all away and be done with them. Good for nothing. Scaring away cattle, kick the dust. But a bike's a whole nother story. Man gets on his run and there is no questions asked. Anywhere you want, you just pedal along and you're there.
Real fixer up, Dad. Him and CC was working.
Bud was in charge of the horses.
What?
In charge of holding his horses.
Tough job, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You really gonna ride this thing, Basil?
You hold your horses out, Will. It's real nice, fellas.
Get this tire on her, you're ready to roll. She got a few miles left in her.
Damn wonder she's not more banged up than she is.
Well, the paint is kind of scratchy.
No, the wife. I meant the wife.
Oh. Yeah, she took quite a bit of a tumble.
Says you helped her out some.
Ah, she just a little shook up was all Basil.
But still, you gave her a hand.
Just helped her up was
Oh,
all.
damn it. Now, thank you or not.
For a good-looking fella, he's all right, huh? What are we gonna do with that boy? He can't keep clean for nothing. He's got grease on his belly, backbones. He's got grease all over him.
Feels good to the skin, huh?
Don't wipe the grease off.
Hold still, boy. Just want another look.
How come?
You're so pretty.
He is? Sure. Runs in the family.
Of course, your dad's an exception.
Junebug's pretty. Yeah? Jenny Mae is pretty too.
She sure is.
You ain't touched it with happy things.
Kind of hoping to there with the season.
Well, I don't blame you for hoping, but I ain't gonna cure him. It's spreading something awful. On his neck, on his scalp. Within a week or two, it'll spread to his eyes. Now, I told you to wash him.
No, Basil. You ain't gonna wash him.
If you don't keep him clean, it'll spread through his system.
Don't make him get wet.
Well, Bud, it's the only cure for ringworm I know.
He ain't gonna go in the water, hey! Hey, Bud!
You fellas are messing with these salts and these lotions, and it ain't gonna cure a damn thing. You can't cure a ringworm by putting things on. It's under the skin, don't you see?
Hold on, man. I can't quite see what you're talking about.
I'm talking the same thing I told Marist this whole summer. Warm water and lotions make the pores open up. Once the pores open up, that ringworm will head for higher ground. Cold water draws the skin tight. If he can't breathe, he don't bite. He don't bite, he don't itch. Now, I'm not saying he's the way the boy is. But just keep him clean, he'll be fine.
Damn it, CC, I can't take that boy screaming.
Why didn't you say something, Ferris?
You gotta think how I feel when that boy's around water.
You know how to help him, and you don't bother to tell me?
The boy gets around water and he's screaming and crying. It sets off my mind, don't you see?
I've been here the whole summer, Ferris.
Well, you're not the boy's father, not family. You just work here is all.
You just leave the boy go.
I'm tired of you telling me what to do all the time.
I'm tired of doing it all, Ferris.
Don't you understand? The boy's mother died in the water. My wife in the water. And I was there.
I don't care about your wife. I care about the boy.
Well, I don't need you to push me.
Well, I'm gonna push
We
you.
need to get the hell out down the damn road. We got along just fine before you. We can get on without you. You hear me?
I do.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Damn it all! I mean, sorry. Lose my damn temper 2 weeks.
I know the feeling.
Sometimes a man says things he doesn't think what he's saying.
Sometimes a man's just too pushy. Yeah. I'm just pushy by nature, I guess.
Well, what do you say we're going to push this here by, fellas?
I got it. Here you go. Hey, listen. Hey.
I'm no doctor. Know what I know. My advice is just to try and relax. Not how I'd like you to, get myself all like that.
You guys are down today, don't you?
Just a little push, son.
There you go.
Not too hard now, damn you!
Take your easy there, Basil.
Be careful.
You got any idea how to go about this whole thing?
Well, guess we got him warm. We can get him cold.
Can't tie the boy up.
Nope.
He's tough to hold down.
Yeah.
Now you're so all wrapped up in knots, Bud.
Well, he was trying to tie him.
Since when did you start wanting shoes on your feet?
Cece says he's supposed to keep his dogs in.
Why's that?
Because his dog's got ringworm. Plus, he's got her all over the rest of him. Come on, see?
No. Now hold still a second.
Hurry up, Jenny Mae. It's gonna rain.
Strange sort of day, ain't it?
The sky's changing, Ferris.
How come, Jenny Mae?
We was
right fast. How come you're rolling this fence up?
Settle down, bud.
Ain't you gonna put your boots on?
Get your shoes back on in a minute or two.
Hey. Hey, what you guys doing? What you got in that bucket?
We're gonna try and fix you up now, pal.
It says what's in that bucket. See, can't you hear? Hey, and there's water in there.
Come
Dad!
on, bud.
Dad!
Son, you're gonna be fine.
What are you guys doing? Don't make him get
We're
wet.
gonna have to sooner or later.
You don't use his policy. See, leave him go.
You're all right.
Leave him go, Dad. He can't breathe in the water.
Calm down.
Gee, mate, make him stop. Make him stop. Leave him go. Leave him go.
It's
He
not
can't
gonna
breathe.
hurt you.
His mama's in the water. His mama. Leave him go. Leave him go.
Buddy!
Wait.
Buddy!
We'll be back soon.
What?
There's a storm coming.
Buddy!
Dad, do you hear me? There's a storm blowing in. We'll be home before long.
It's in the woods, I guess.
Over those trees there.
He'll be home.
I've never seen clouds like that.
It's gonna rain soon.
It's fixing to rain awful hard here.
Would you look at that sky?
You're gonna have to wait out the storm to get home.
Awful dark clouds.
I've never seen the sky so full before. It's been a good summer for rain. Nice summer. Are the windows closed?
Tools in?
I think so.
Yeah, there.
The storm goes tonight, I'm afraid. Would you listen to that wind?
The season for storms. I can't sleep with the storm.
Best get inside when the sky splits wide open. You'll be all right.
Haven't seen the sky like this in years and years.
I never heard the wind so loud before.
Been lightning and thunder. Coming soon, don't you think?
We'll be fine in the house.
Be long now, boys. Let's get inside.
Mama? Mama? The air's all turned to water. All the air's turned to water. You can't find him nowhere. Mama!
Buddy?
Mama!
Buddy, it's all right.
He can't breathe.
You're all right now, buddy.
No, you can't find him. Can't find him nowhere.
Listen to me.
Mama!
Listen.
The air's all turned to water.
Hold still and listen.
Leave him go.
It's the rain, not the water.
Let go of him.
No, you're gonna understand. You're gonna figure this out if we have to stay here all night.
He can't breathe.
You can breathe.
Let him go. Let go of him. He can't find him nowhere.
For a guy who can't breathe, you're pretty strong. Now hold still, will you? Hold still and listen.
He can't find
You're
her.
not underwater.
Mama!
You're not in the water.
Mama!
Can't you understand? You can breathe.
He has to find
What do I
her.
have to do to you, damn it? You're not gonna find your mama, buddy. She's dead. Don't you see? Gone.
It ain't his fault, Cece. Leave him go.
No, it's not your fault. It's nobody's fault.
Leave him go.
No.
It ain't his fault that the water took his mama.
No, it ain't.
It ain't.
It's not your fault, buddy.
It ain't Buddy's fault. It ain't Buddy's fault. It ain't Buddy's fault. It ain't Buddy's fault.
It's nobody's fault.
It ain't.
No,
God took her.
that's not your fault, buddy.
He's mad.
It's not that.
He's making it rain.
Now what?
God's mad at us, Cece.
It rains because it's water.
It storms.
Because it's water. It rains so plants can grow. It rains so birds have something to drink. It rains because it's water, buddy. That's what water does.
It does?
Yeah. That's all it does. Now breathe.
No.
Breathe.
He ain't gonna.
You're breathing this whole time, pal. It's best to just face facts and get her over with.
Can't do it, breathe. You can't make him.
You're breathing right now.
No, we ain't.
Yeah, you are.
Nope.
Are you ready?
What are you gonna do to him, Cece?
We're gonna breathe.
But he can't breathe. Hey, Cece. He can't breathe in the rain. Hey, Cece. Are you okay? Hey, Cece. Are you alright?
Now we're getting somewhere. Looks pretty good, don't it, bud? Buddy. Well, your best to let out the old and take in some new there now. What did you just do?
He breathes. Can you see him?
All right, well, let's try her again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, breathe. You're doing pretty good there, pal.
He is.
Doing fine. Now, the wonderful
breathing is you can't help but do it all the time.
You can't?
Even when you're sleeping, you're pretty busy breathing
Wait, sleeping?
all the time. Even in the rain.
No, Cerisi, see?
Buddy,
What?
it's raining.
It's raining.
It's letting up some, but it's raining.
He can't breathe!
You can breathe. You are breathing, and you're gonna keep breathing.
In the rain? Who's gonna breathe in the rain?
There's one thing you are, bud. It is an A #1 breed.
Word of honor? Hey, Cece, you know what? He ain't itching so bad.
You know why, don't you?
Because he's breathing!
I got a sneaking suspicion it's not just because you're breathing, but because you've been breathing while rolling around in all this here rainwater.
Over here, J-May! Tim and Cece are breathing. You can breathe in the water, J-May. How about you?
Sure he's all right.
Seems fine to me.
To worry me to death, you two.
You two gonna sweet talk a while? You want him to maybe go itch somewhere else?
Buddy, blame it.
Well, he's itching like nuts. His pitters, his backbones. Except his dogs ain't itching so bad.
That's because your dogs are in a puddle of water, my friend.
Buddy, what are you doing?
Putting some of this puddle in his pitters. Feels good.
Listen, you best go find your dad and tell him we'll be down in the water.
Right now?
We'll be fine.
Can't you wait for us, Cece? It won't take me long.
Stop looking so worried.
You two be careful.
He is.
Come on, bud.
Where are we going?
We're gonna try and make you better.
Hey, Cece. Ain't you gonna carry him?
Oh, bud, my back's awful wore out.
I am torn through and through with your story, Starlene. I know that you've been off dancing all night. I've got eyes. I can see what you're up to.
But Miss Henshaw.
Not a word out of you, Dewey. You've got no room to talk after taking my little girl where you've been.
But it was beautiful, Aunt Wilma. There were decorations, and posters, and those little toilet paper flower things.
In a band that played songs like they're right off the radio.
It was nothing simple at all.
Dancing is as sinful can be. I thought I could trust you, Darlene.
Sorry,
You kids are going to be sorry once you talk to the preacher.
But Miss Henshaw.
Miss Henshaw?
Come on.
Miss Henshaw, have you guys seen my dad?
Oh, we're marching straight out to the garage to have a talk with the preacher.
Well, Mr. Showers is down to the river.
The river.
If you see my dad, tell him Buddy's with Cece and they're both to the water.
Bless me, sweet Jesus. You find that man, Julie. You find Ferris Lehman if it takes you all morning, and you tell him his boys found the Lord. You hear me?
I'll fetch you.
Well, go on. Get move on. And as for you, Darlene, sneaking out of the house and carousing all night, I've never been so ashamed in my life.
I didn't mean to make
I want you to make a beeline for home and get out of that dress. I can't be bringing you to a baptizing and something you look like you were born in and been growing into ever since.
Oh, bud, you're getting awful heavy.
You think he's a fatso?
I think you're just growing.
Like a weed? To say the least. Hey, Cece. You ain't gonna stick him in that river water.
Well, are you still itching?
Well, he ain't so sure no more.
Well, now, just look at it a second. Your blood won't hurt you. See, the water is more or less like the rain.
Kind of gives him the willies all over,
Well, now
Cece.
just try and touch it. A little bit there.
It's like the rain.
It's just water. Here, you see how it falls?
It's like the rain.
Except there's a little more of it.
Yeah.
Now, what do we say we get that shirt of yours off?
Well, he ain't so hot with his buttons.
Stop scratching a second, I'll help you.
You want him to get naked?
I imagine your shirt is close enough. There you go. Water's awful pretty this morning, eh?
What color is that? Is that green?
There's all kinds of colors in the water, my friend. You see the trees up above there, don't you? You see the leaves changing color? How come? Because that's what leaves do in the fall.
You getting naked?
Just pulling my boots off.
Dog's itch?
But a little water will do me good, I imagine.
You sure that's like the rain?
Just about. Whee! It's a little colder than I expected.
You okay?
Now just watch how I'm waiting, all right? You just want to splash around a little while and get used to it. Yeah, feels good, bud. Feels real nice.
He's like to maybe go find himself some breakfast now.
No. Now, just take your feet in for starters. It's too cold, we'll hold off a while.
Just his dogs is all?
Just the dogs for starters. Woo, sissy! It's freezing. We're out, son. It's so cold. It's awful nice. Keep moving, keep moving. There you go, that boy.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, pal. Feeling dandy.
You gonna wash them all off?
Are you warming up, son?
Well, he's trying.
All right.
Easy, sissy, easy.
Is that better?
Hey, Cece, he's a wonder.
You are, huh? What are you wondering about?
You think his mama's okay?
Imagine your mom's whoa there, pal. You want to stay right close by me.
He is.
You want to feel your way along the bottom, see?
Yeah. You ever been to heaven?
But I've been a little busy being here to be much of any place else.
Where's heaven at?
What do you think on that set?
It's in the sky?
Not exactly.
You still thinking?
I'm trying. I guess you could say that heaven's where you are when you ain't here no more.
When you ain't here no more.
Like your mom.
She's gone.
Well, that's it.
Hey, Cece, listen, you hear that?
What's that?
River. He's talking.
Water? Okay.
He's talking, Cece.
What's it saying to you, bud?
Well, you don't know.
Who don't know?
He don't.
Who don't?
Him. Him, Cece. Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good guy, bud. You know that?
Hey, Cece, how come they're singing?
It's alright. Ladies, we're trying to wash here, you understand?
He likes a little water.
Ladies, we'd like to be alone, please.
I brought up pastor showers. We're all here to witness.
We'd like to be alone.
We're here for the baptizing, Pastor.
This ain't a baptized.
Praise God, the Lord's with him.
No. Understand? Would you listen to me for a
Yes,
second?
we'll
This has nothing to do with the church or the spirit. I'm done with the church. Would you stop singing and listen? Listen to me for 1 second.
Saints at the
I'm not going to baptize him, Dick. Don't make me a preacher.
He's breathing.
My kingdom come. My brother! My brother! Forgive us our trespasses. My brother! Glory forever and ever. Amen.
Like a slate wiped clean or a fever washed away. Where there was fires in the sky, now there's nothing. Where there's clouds, there's blue, and sun.
It's only Son God. And it's me who brings the word when I find there slain that morning. I run to the river, and I see the boy there, and it run like the wind for his father. I says, Ferris, I'm sorry. Don't move. Don't speak. I says, your son, he's passed on beyond us.
But Elaine's dead, don't you see? When he said it would rain, we laid our fields in rows. We knew it would be a good season.
Now we harvest the fields, turn the ground over.
Turn the earth to the earth like a child to his mother. We think of the boy, we call it a blessing. We turn to each other, we call it a blessing.